Good morning, good evening. Yeah, today I want to talk about other things, okay? Today I'm sitting in my car this morning. I'm just having coffee and I decided to film. I want to talk about things that it's nothing to do with stereos today, okay? Today, this coffee is good this morning. And today, guys, let me put this on the side. Today, guys, I want to talk about watches, all right? There's many types of watches. Either it could be very expensive or it's just average price, or it could be cheaper price. Nowadays, guys, there's a lot of countries that compete each other from low price to average price to overprice, which is the luxuries like Rolex, Philip Patek, Richard Mills, and other luxury watches that it's cost more than $100,000. But today, guys, not only today, I learned that you can get a watch for a good price that you could pay more than $100 or $200 or a little bit more than 300, but it's a good watch. Okay? If you guys know Japanese watches, they do make really good watches. The engineers are very good in Japan. They don't do shortcuts. They take their time because they want to prove to themselves and to their country that it's a good watch. In other words, guys, their reputation want to be remembered and people will come back and buy for more. So, guys, today I want to show you this watch right here. As you can see, it's a very nice watch, okay, from the company called INVICTA, all right? Some people, guys, like INVICTA, some people don't. And there's reasons why they don't like or they do like Invictus. Some of the people, guys, they don't like Invictus. It's because it's huge. And some of the watches that they make, it's kind of almost like really gigantic for tall guys. And the reasons for that, guys, because Japanese are very smart. They know exactly what they're doing. And they did it in purpose because they want to sell their merchandise in big countries like United States, Europe, Australia, Canada, you name it, okay? Because there is tall guys and bulky guys, and they want big watches. They don't want to wear 40 millimeter, okay, 41 millimeter. They want to wear 43 or a bit bigger than that. If there's 45, they will wear it. So, but back to my Invicta here. This is a very nice watch, guys, and it's affordable, okay? And it's kind of look like a Rolex made, as you can see. Yeah, it's a very nice. I would say they copied the Rolex Submariner. Yeah. But the thing that I don't like about this, guys, the logo that they put it on the side right there. I don't like that. The Invicta. If I can erase that, I will love to do that, but it's not gonna happen. So you can see, guys, you can see the beauty of this watch for couple hundreds of dollars, which is not bad at all, and you can have a nice looking watch. And this logo down here, I don't like it either, and we don't have a choice. So I want to show you guys this watch. I'm gonna pull it out from my wrist, and I want to show you, because this watch is automatic. Okay, so there it is, guys. As you can see, this is brand new. I just bought this, and you can see Invicta, guys. It has that yellow color right there. That's their logo. Okay, and this is a Japanese made. It's a very nice watch, and it's automatic. As you can see how it runs. Very cool piece, and I'm really happy with this aluminum or metal watch band. Very elegant, very nice, very attractive. And if you're standing like, maybe I would say 10 feet, you cannot tell that this is Invicta. Okay, you might think it's a Rolex Submariner. For the people that knows about Rolexes, luxury watches, especially the Rolex Submariner, they know what it looks like. So it looks like this, and they would think that this is a Rolex Submariner. It's a very nice, cool watch. Couple hundreds, guys, and you can have a nice looking watch. Yeah. And Rolex, guys, is very unknown. It's a very popular watch. It's thousands of money. I do have one, and the difference between this one and the Rolex one, the original one, this here, when you adjust, you have to push it down. You see that thing right there? You have to push it down and move it out, pull it out, and go to the next slot right there. But the Rolex, guys, you don't have to do that anymore. There's an adjustment that you push it, and then the thing inside of this lock, you can slide it back and forth, and you will find the right fit to your arm, to your wrist. That's another plus from the Rolex. You don't have to do this anymore. You don't have to get a needle and a pin or something that you can adjust that. And Rolex, it's more attractive looking than this. I mean, when you have a Rolex Submariner, you can tell. And here on the side, guys, it's totally different here. It's less open space, like gaps. As you can see, this one has gap, and Rolex, it's different. And you can Google it, guys. Check it out, Rolex Submariner, and you can tell the difference between this and Rolex. It's less lines, gaps. It looks refined, and the weight, it's a bit heavier than this. Even my Rolex Submariner, it's heavier than this. The watch band is heavier. This has weight, but it's not as much as the Rolex Submariner. But some other Seiko watches, guys, they made Submariner, and they looking nice. They are nice looking watch, and they are heavy. But the price range, maybe sometimes it's like more than $1,000, could be couple grand. Seiko watches made in Japan. Japanese watch, guys, are expensive. Okay, It's because Japan, to begin with, they are already expensive. They are not other countries, you know. Um, I'm not gonna name those countries, but you guys know what I'm talking about. They just make it. They build the watches so quick because they want to sell it, and they don't wanna. Uh, they don't want a reputation like Japan. You know, comparison other countries and Japan. Even stereos, guys. Vintage stereos made in Japan are very nice, very heavy. The capacitors are huge, transformers, and it's fully covered with aluminum, like metal, I would say. Just like German cars, okay? Like Mercedes, the BMWs back then, they really use a new metals. They don't recycle the old cars that has been done and gone, okay? They don't crash it and reuse it again. But German cars back then, they used a new metals, okay? New parts of the cars, like the case of the car. That is why they are solid and heavy. Yeah, like my Mercedes, it's solid. When you knock the door or the hood, they are just heavy, solid sound. It's like a concrete. So back to this, like I said, Japan, guys, they really made a good watch. And not only Seiko, Invictus, there's many vintage watches back then from the 60s, 70s, and they already, accomplished what they've done to prove their work, to show their work, their performance to other countries. That is why Japan is known as a good country and expensive country. They don't like to do shortcuts, not like other countries. Even building cars, they use robots, machines. Japan, they use their hands, and most of the time they use their hands to build watches or stereos, television, electronics in general. That is why Japan are expensive country. But the government or the engineers approved, to sell cheaper watches for a couple hundreds. It's because they want money coming in from other countries. Okay, they want to spread their work to other countries, and other people will be proud of Japan. It's because it's not a lot of money. Like Rolex, guys, of course, it's a European made, and it's a very, very expensive watch. And they are known for celebrities and sports celebrities wears Rolexes. Yeah. Lawn tennis, yeah. They sponsored it by Rolex and other sports. So Rolex is really popular, but it's very, very expensive. So this Invicta, guys, you can get it online or you can get it in the store. But this right here, it's not a new model, guys, okay? It's a couple years that has been out, and it's rare that it comes out, It's rare that that it will sell in stores, unless there is a store like just Invicta, If there's a logo in front of that place or that building, Invicta, and that watch is there, it's all gonna be Invicta. But nowadays, guys, because um, a lot of companies, they want money, so they don't really care what they sell nowadays. Even if you put Rolex there, sometimes in that store you might see other brands because they want money. Um, Especially today, inflation, the economy. um, of course they want to make money, so they're not gonna really sell all like Invictus or all Rolexes or Seiko watches, you know. But maybe in Japan they still have that store. Maybe all Seiko watches, just all Seiko watches. All Invictus, maybe just all Invictus. Rolexes, maybe all. Who knows? Maybe in Tokyo, but in United States, most of the stores are mixed with different brands because they just want money. They want to make millions and millions of money. So this is a good watch, guys. I mean, if you like, you can always check it out online. Go to Amazon or eBay. You can probably get this. This is I believe 41, 42 millimeter. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a nice, decent size, which is the same size with my Rolex. Rolex, yeah, Submariner. Yeah, the same size, almost same looks. Just here is different, and the band. But very nice looking piece. As you can see, it's automatic. Very cool. I love the weight. I can feel it, when I'm wearing it. It's very nice for a couple hundreds of dollars. But when I bought this, guys, there's a tag that it says 999 US dollars. So I don't know if that's true. It could be, who knows, the original price. But I bought it for a couple hundreds. It could be true or it could be not true. So I don't know. So I'm doing the searching. I'm searching this watch online. I Google it, and I'm trying to find the real price for this. And I could probably go to the stores and one of those good watches that knows a lot of watches. And I know a guy. He owns a place here. He sells a lot of watches, and they are like thousands and thousands. And I don't want to spend that kind of money, even if I want to, but I don't, because I know myself. When I have a watch, I have different types of watches. Some of them are already sold, and I cannot, I get tired of it. Like other people, when they buy a new car, they get so excited. Then a couple years, 5 years, more than 5 years, they get tired of it and they want a new one. So I'm kind of like that. But that is why I bought this, because I really wanted to have this. And in the future, I don't want to buy any more, like, watches. Because when you get older, you want to stick to the watch that you really like, that you want to wear it forever. You cannot be wearing different watches every day. And, unless you work in a watch department, you cannot wear 100 watches. Some people, they do collect, especially the celebrities, or I don't know, people that they have money. They will buy a lot of watches as a collections, and they cannot wear that forever. I know that for sure. So same thing with vinyl records. When you have like vinyls, when you have vinyl records, when you have thousands of records, you cannot listen to all that. Like, I know this guy from where I go, this place, he buys records all the time, and I ask myself, like, how can he listen to all that? There's no way he was. And he told me he has like couple thousands of records. You cannot sit there and listen to records all day and every day, 7 days a week, because you'll get tired of it. You'll get bored, unless you don't really have a life, or you just want to listen all day, or you buy and sell. So that's a different story. So I decided to buy this because it's a nice, and it's a couple hundreds, and it's automatic. It's Japan, and I'm not gonna buy for a couple thousands, because I know, like I said, couple years, who knows, I get tired of this, and then I'll buy another one. So I'd rather have the money in my pocket than, you know, keep buying and collect a lot of stuff. You know, I mean, you guys seen my stereos, my collections, my vintage stereos. I have many, and now it's just like it's there, and you know, like I don't know, some of them I already, you know, I sold it already, and there's more in the garage, and then in my music room, and there's many. So same thing with watches, but you know, I wanna have a nice looking watch, and I do have three watches looks like this. I have another Seiko watch like this, okay, and the Rolex Submariner, and they kind of look the same, but this one is different because of the watch band. That's what I like about this, you know. But Rolex guys have a watch band like this, yeah. So I guess that's gonna be my watches forever, you know. I mean, every year, you know, you kind of like get tired of like just buying and buying different types of watches. Same thing with stereo receivers, you know. There's so many brands, so you get tired of it. And now I just, you know, come to the point that, you know, I just want to have a nice looking watch, which is just, you know, and I know Japanese made, because same thing with my stereos. When I buy stereos, always Japanese made, you know. 2%, 98% all my stereos are Japan made. You name it, from receivers to turntables to equalizers to speakers, 98% Japan. I have one China and Korea, so those are the 2%. But 98%, guys, I buy my stereos made in Japan. So is my watches. And I have another Seiko watches. I have 3 Seiko watches, and they are all made in Japan. You know, I have a red, black, silver Seiko watches, and I'll probably film that one day. You know, I'll make a video with that one day. And they are Japan, because Japan is a very nice, and you know, they have a good performance, and Japan is known that they are good. You know, the engineers from Japan are very good when it comes to watches and electronics. So guys, yeah, another video here from Invicta, and you can get this for a couple hundreds, and you can have a nice looking, classy, elegant, contemporary, expensive watch from Invicta, Japan made. So guys, that's it for today, and thanks for watching, and hit the subscribers and hit all, and you will get a notification every time I upload a new video straight to your YouTube channel. So guys, thanks again, and I really appreciate for doing that for me, to hit the subscribers and to hit all, and that would help me a lot. So guys, thanks, and enjoy your watches and your stereos, and yeah, for now I'll say bye bye.